How's it going, everybody? Welcome to We Do Tech and also to a new set. Now I'm still in the same room, nothing really has changed, just like I have a backdrop now and a set stand desk, which is awesome. So I can actually do some different stuff, which I'm kind of excited for, but I want to hear from you guys as well. What do you think? Do you like the new set, or do you still prefer like the older background with the PCs and the monitors and all of that? Kind of like it feels a bit more cleaner, so if I wanted to showcase something, I'll pop out a bit more. And I do like that we still have RGB, just not the G in this scenario, so still the R and the B. It works. So in this video, I'm just going to do a Q&A again. I did actually get a lot of questions, so I might even split this up into two videos, which might come out like a week later or so on. I'll still see. But yeah, you guys asked a lot of questions, and I'm going to try to answer as many as possible, which might make the video a bit longer. But first up, let's jump into our first question. Okay, so first up, how did you end up starting this YouTube channel? I think I already did answer this on one of the previous Q&As, so I can't remember. I think I'll also do like a list of all the questions I've answered, then you guys can also just go check that out and in which episodes of this Q&A that falls. But pretty much I just kind of started, I started We Do Stuff first, which was kind of a gaming slash anything channel. And then afterwards I wanted to do something more tech related because kind of everybody was doing like gaming and so on. And yeah, I started doing We Do Tech. I sold a bunch of my drum gear, bought peripherals, a lot of the Sharkoon and Gamdius products that I reviewed like way back, and also just did some tech news videos. So that's kind of how the channel started, and then just later on kind of got into doing a bit more with Red Dragon, and then I actually got started with some companies, and now we're here with like 45,000 of you. But yeah. Next up is what is your favorite PC case? Now I haven't really like built in a lot of PC cases yet, but probably the PC case that stood out the most was the Corsair Obsidian 1000D, that freaking massive tower that I can actually build in like 2 systems. I just like big stuff, okay? I like big stuff, and you can put as much RGB and everything in that as you want. But the case I own that's my favorite is probably my Antec LAN Boy. Still have that thing, was in my first like proper gaming PC. I'm actually trying to sell it, but yeah, I'm not sure if I want to let it go in the end. But yeah, it's still one of the coolest looking cases to me, even though it's kind of a bit weird. It looks like a Lego piece, a Lego house. Yeah. Just to show you guys, it's this case. This is the Antec LAN Boy. So super dusty, but this is pretty much how the case looks. It looks like a Lego piece with the blue and the black and everything. Still have it, still love it. It's still awesome. Oh, now my table is super dirty. And then next up, a really quick one. Can I run Apex on 2 gigs of RAM? No, don't try, get more, get at least 4 or 8. 8's probably gonna be best. Next, what is your favorite game of all time? I think I answered this in a previous Q&A, but my favorite game that I've ever played, I would have to go to Titan Quest. So it's kind of like a Diablo style game, but it's like mythology. Like it's Greek mythology, Norse mythology, there's like Egyptian mythology, it's all Asian mythology as well. No, it's not Norse mythology, it's Asian mythology, yeah. So it's just like, I don't know, like mythology, which is cool. I like that, and it's a really awesome game. I still play it every now and then because I still kind of have to finish the entire game, but I keep losing save games. And then next up, what are the specs of your gaming and editing system? So for those, I'm not really going to answer it because it is linked in the video description. You can just check out the kit.com /We Do Tech. Just go check there. It's all of my like pre-built, like the systems I've built, linked all the parts there, and then also my main editing systems and gaming system. It changes a lot because I swap out some of the parts every now and then. It never really stays the same. Ooh, this is actually a good one. Is it safe to order PC parts from Amazon to ship to South Africa? Now, I wouldn't really say PC parts. If you can get it for really, really cheap, then you can. But the thing with shipping from Amazon, I order a lot of stuff from there, but it's usually stuff that I can't get here in South Africa, or for some reason it's just way expensive here for unknown reasons, because sometimes stuff are, especially like camera gear. So most of my camera gear I buy from Amazon, but PC parts, it's not really worth it. And if something goes wrong with your PC parts, which a lot of times do, then you would like to have that local warranty, because then you can send it back. If you buy it from Amazon, you kind of have to pay your shipping cross overseas to get it back there, and then they'll probably replace it. So it's not worth the hassle, really. Next up, Tariq asks, how old were you when you bought your first PC? The first PC that I personally built, not like was built for me, was probably the one in that Antec case that I mentioned before, and that was probably when I was around 14 or 15. So that was kind of my first gaming system that I got into. Also, in one of the previous Q&As, I talked on like the first PC that I ever had, what specs and so on. If you want to check that, you can check out the previous Q&A. My favorite keyboard. So this is kind of a weird one, because there's so many keyboards that are really good. Ducky keyboards are amazing. The new Razer Huntsman Elite that I reviewed, that thing was also amazing with the optomechanical switches. I love those. Also, a really cool one was the Asus ROG Claymore, one of the first like Asus products that I reviewed. That was also awesome because you can actually take off the numpad and put it on the other side. I think there was other keyboard that could have done that as well, but just doing that, it was kind of cool. But I don't know, for some reason I really still like my Logitech G110. It's super cheap. It has everything that I need. It's not mechanical, but it actually works perfectly for my stream. So that's what I actually use for all of my game streams, because it's not as loud. It has audio connections, it has a USB port, and it has all of your media controls, it has macros, pretty much everything, which is awesome. So I'm just using that a lot of the times. And then going along with the keyboard, we have, what is your favorite gaming mouse? Now, even though I've reviewed a bunch of mice, I don't really have like a lot of favorite mice, or like that I personally like want. The mouse that I actually used for years and years was the Razer DefAdder Chroma 2014 edition, and that I actually just replaced like a few months back with the Logitech G305 wireless mouse. That thing is awesome. I actually use it now for most of my like editing work and everything, because it's wireless and I can move it around if I really wanted to. And then also I do use a lot the new Razer Mamba Elite that I also got. So those two are probably my two favorite, the Logitech and the Razer one. Probably these two that I use the most now and that I like the most now. Next we have Luke that's asking, what case would you buy for best airflow but it still be affordable? The Landboy Extreme, or the the Thermal Take T5, I think. The open cases, because there's nothing obstructing them. Maybe those. But otherwise, for cases, I would say just go watch some of Horicanux's reviews. They do the best like case reviews. I haven't really built in that many cases. Like, I haven't built in a lot of the Alien Lee cases, Fantex cases, a lot of Cool Monster cases, and so on. I don't think I'm the best one to answer that, but just go check out some of Horicanux's reviews. They'll go over like the base cases. Then next we have something that's not really like tech related, but kind of. But Kyle is asking, are you a car guy? If so, what's one of your dream cars? Now this might sound weird. Okay, firstly, yes, I am a car guy. I don't know everything about cars, but I think I know a bit more than like the average person. So my dream car, I know this is weird, especially for some of the Americans out there, because it's like a kind of a more common car there and a dumb car, but it is a Ford Mustang, well, the Shelby GT500. So I've always loved the GT500, but the newer shapes, not the entirely new like the GT350s, but the or one in the Need for Speed movie. That one's kind of my dream car. I don't know why, I've always loved those cars, even since I was like a small kid. Love those, but also probably my favorite super or hypercar, you would actually kind of say, that kind of has to go to the Koenigsegg 1.1, or just the 1. Koenigsegg just makes freaking awesome cars, so kind of looking forward to their new one as well, the Jesko or something. I can't really pronounce the name, but that one's also looking pretty good, because they still have the world record for the fastest production car. So looking forward to what that thing can do. Then the last question on Instagram, what is your opinion about the FPB Bill? So this is kind of like an Article 13 thing going on here in South Africa, where the government wants to not really restrict like the companies, really. They more want to put like restrictions on us, where if you upload videos or so the thing is, nobody knows really what's going on with that. Same kind of with Article 13, where they say everything is so vague that they say, but just short, you can't upload content. If you share content like videos or anything, then you can either go to jail for like 8 months to like 5 years or something, or you can get fined 150,000 rand, which is $12,000, or going up to 500,000 rand, and that is around $42,000 around there. So if I make videos, I can either go to jail or get a huge fine. If I live stream, I can do the same, but they don't really say how you're gonna do it. Do you have to apply first for like a license maybe, or do you have to, for each video, say, well, apply your video and they're gonna review it? Because especially something like a lot of people have an issue on is news. Now if you make a video or just news, then you have to first take it through the government, and they want to make sure that it's fair and everything. They just want to control it though, but after that, it's already going to be too late for the news. It's because they're not going to do it in a single day. Nothing in South Africa happens in a single day. It takes freaking a year for anything small to happen. So, we're just going to have to wait and see. But even like sharing stuff on Twitter, you're not going to be able to do that. And I'm not sure how they're going to regulate that even. They're not going to be able to do anything. So, yeah, I'm not sure. We'll have to wait and see if the president signs off on that. But even the president like tweets stuff and shares stuff. So, but I mean, yeah, in South Africa, the president can get away with anything, stealing millions of rands, stealing just everything. Yeah. So that is pretty much it for my another Q&A video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please like, share, subscribe, and comment like always. Also, if you guys have any other questions you would like me to ask, again, let me know down in the comments below. Also, again, I will post on my social medias just whenever I'm going to do another video like this. So check those out. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Join the Discord, everything like that. And then we'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching, guys. Cheers.